Hi everyone, welcome to another card with Patty from PS Paper Crafts. I'm going to show you how to make this gorgeous butterfly card today. I've been playing around with some of the new products from the Occasions catalog. This catalog is available now for demonstrators to order from, and then January 3rd we'll start sharing it with our customers and you can order from it. Can't show you the inside yet, but during the occasions we have a celebration where every time you spend $50 and some items $100, you get free items. And I'm using one of those items today, so I'll show you that. But aren't these projects beautiful? There's a lot of butterfly things in it, and I'm really loving it. So anyway, this is the card, and we're using the Abounds. It's a new cling stamp set. So Stampin' Up! Has changed their red rubber stamps to cling stamps. I don't know if any of you have ever had a problem with your stamps staying on the block. They just kind of sometimes will fall off if you put the label on. So I haven't been putting my labels on, but now the cling is in the label. So you want to definitely put your labels on. They really, and actually when you take them off, you really should just peel it slowly so that you don't rip the foam in there. So it's a whole new way of their red rubber stamps, and I love their red rubber stamps. This also has a coordinating Thinlit. It's 2 Thinlits worth. It's the Beauty Butterfly Thinlit set, and I have 1 and 2. Excuse me. And these are really beautiful. So this is a whole Thinlit. It's really, and this one, it's really gorgeous, and this one goes with it. So these are the 2 we're using today. I hope you can see them on the white, but it's all together. So you cut this whole thing out and they coordinate. This thicker one is like the background, so it's this darker purple, and then the thinner one lays right over it, and it coordinates together. So we'll get started with this card. I already cut everything out, and I just wanted to show you. So this is the thick one, and this is the thin one, and they just lay right over each other, and then I cut them apart. So what I did was I took my Big Shot and I took the thin, more intricate, and I laid it down and I ran it through, and then I brushed it with my Big Shot brush. So you put it right over here and it gets all those little pieces out, and you brush it and they all fall into here. So that's something, and I also use a precision plate with this because it is intricate. And then I did the same thing with this one with the darker purple. This is Gorgeous Grape, and that's Highland Heather, and I just ran it through the same thing, and then I ran it over with this. So I already did this so that you don't have to watch me run it through the Big Shot. You've seen me do that before. So let me get these back, and we'll put these back on here. So that's all done for you, and when you cut them out, you can then lay them and glue them. And I only glue the middle part, and I've only used the big butterfly here. So these are my other butterflies that I had left over when I did this one. So we're going to just cut these out, and I'm just going to get the big butterfly out, and I'm kind of try to, round it and make sure it looks good. And you could, cut it a little bit more if you need to get some edges out. And we'll just cut them apart and save these other butterflies. Let's see. Kind of want to round it a little bit, then you could fix it. And then this one. So now we've got our big butterflies, and again, I'll save these for later. And see, this one I'm going to just trim it up a little bit. It's a little sharp edge there. Very easy to do, and then I'll just do the same thing here. And they don't have to be exactly perfect, but it's great. You get all these butterflies with one shot through the big one run through the Big Shot. I'll fix him later. Just want to get the big guy out here. And we'll do this last one here. Okay, so we'll get rid of these guys. So the first thing I'm going to do is just attach these. And again, I like to put it down the middle, and then we could lift these up and give it some flight. How's that? So I'm going to put my adhesive, and I'm going to use a liquid glue, and just put it kind of in the middle and lay him down, and they fit perfectly. I mean, they really, I think Stampin' Up! Did a very good job with this whole set. I'm really happy with it. And I love butterflies, so this is right up my alley. And then, you know, once it's glued, you can play with it a little bit. We'll put that aside. And let me put this aside. So the paper that I'm using is called Botanical Butterflies. It's Botanical Butterfly Designer Series paper. And this is free if you spend $50. So this is this side. I hated to cut that side. There's just some really beautiful prints in here, butterflies, and some of them are color, some of them are black and white. And I just think they're beautiful. I mean, look at these. Absolutely gorgeous. And I used this paper on a card I made yesterday. And if you go to my blog, you can see it. This card, thank you so very much. And it has these butterflies. And this was really cool. I don't have a video, but you can look at my blog. These butterfly stamps, this is one stamp. This is one stamp, this and this. And then you can use this punch to punch them out together. So it's really cool. So you would pick, like I did this in black. And then these pieces you can do one color and another color. These are separate. I did them both in orange, and then there's a background or two backgrounds for the smaller ones. Really cool, very happy with it. So I use that same Designer Series paper. This is one side and this is another side. Very nice. So let's continue with this card that we're making. The other thing, there's all these other little butterflies. So there's, you can get 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10 little butterflies all at once in one round through the big shot. And that's good. You used to have to, you know, do one at a time. And then some of these other butterflies, there's a more intricate piece that will lay on top of the other. And we did some of that, so I'll show you that when we get there. So let me just put the glue on top of here. So let me get my pieces out and we can get started. I think I lost some of my butterflies here. So I cut out a bunch of these little butterflies to put on the front. And we'll just, this we're going to glue down. So this is the Designer Series paper. And again, I hated to cut this out, but I did. And then this is for my inside. So let me put this down first, right on top of the card, to give that layer. Isn't that so pretty? I hate to cover it. And we'll just put that right in the center. And then we'll figure out where we're going to place him. And then the sentiment I used is, a friend is someone who chooses you, and then on the inside, out of a whole world of people. And then there's this other one, our friendship isn't one big thing, it's a million little things. And there's a for you and a hello and some little background kinds of things. So there's a lot in this stamp set that's really cute. So let me get, we're going to do our sentiment. And I did that with the pretty label punch. So let me make sure that's a good size. Otherwise I'll find another scrap. That's a little tight. Let me find another scrap. I know I have scraps all over the place. Just bear with me. Let's see if it'll work here. See, I just keep pieces all over the place. That'll work. So I'm going to punch this out. You could stamp it and then punch it, or punch it and then stamp it, whichever you want. And again, this is the pretty label punch. And we will do the sentiment. And I'm doing that in Gorgeous Grape. And it just fits nicely. It looks like it would be too big, but it isn't. So now I have my label on it. I'm so happy. And I'm going to put it down a little bit to leave room for the butterfly on top. And then let's, while we have this out, do the inside. So on the inside of this, I have out of a whole lot of World of People, and then I have some other butterflies. You could actually put, and I thought about it, but you could put one of these butterflies on the inside too. But I just wanted to stamp it. But it's your choice. So let's get the inside sentiment out of a whole world of people. And we'll put that up a little bit. And then I'm going to just do the 3 butterflies on the bottom, kind of fluttering up. And then the 1 butterfly on top, flying down. Okay, so our stamping is done. And now we're going to just work with these little butterflies. I'll just put this up here. And let me put him down. I'm going to use glue on him, and I'm also only going to do it in the middle. And we'll place him right down here. Just put that, and then you can lift this up a little bit. This you could put on with dimensionals, but I just decided to continue with the glue. There's a lot of dimension on this because I have some rhinestones as well. So we'll put this here. And then you'll see with these, some of them are intricate and some of them are not. So you can layer these, and I think it goes this way. So you'll see there's something poking through. You don't have to do this, so I'm going to just put a dab of glue on here. And I'll make a couple of these. And you can see when you cut them out, like I cut a whole bunch of the light purple, the Highland Heather, and then I cut a whole bunch of the Gorgeous Grape, and I just kind of played with them to see which ones went together and which ones didn't. And then you can kind of lift the wings up a little bit. Give him a little flight. And let's do one the reverse way. So we will do, let's see, I think this is the other way. So we'll put a little glue on here. And we'll stick him on this background. Look at that, I have butterfly on my finger. And this glue dries clear, so if it squirts out a little bit, that's okay. So I did 2 of these. So again, here's the card. So I put one up here and one up here. I put some rhinestones on here, and then I just put a few dots of the little butterflies. So let's get this guy right here. We're going to put him right on our sentiment label. And I'm just very sparingly using this glue. This glue is strong, so it will stick nicely. And I'm just going to use my scissors just to push it down a little bit. There we go. Okay, and let's see. Let me, I'm going to put a couple of dabs of glue where I want these other little butterflies to go. And I'm going to use my pickup tool. This is one of the new tools. I think it's called Pick Up or Pick Me Up or something like that. And you can just touch and it will pick up a small piece. It's got this little tip and you can cut it off and then screw this and pick up another one, or make it longer once it's used up. Or it's really nice for like sequins and things like that. And then I'm going to do this one up here. So this one I'm going to actually glue. So I'm using all kinds of little tools here today. Tools make it nice and easy to do things. And I could actually use this end. This is a nice little like spatula end. We'll just hold that down. And you could put as many or as few of these as you want. So I'm going to put 3 down here as well. So just a little dot, little dot, little dot. And then I'll use this end of the pick-me-up, pick-up, whatever it's called. I'm not good with names. I'll put him here. And one here. And here's another one. And I love the green and purple together. I think that's really pretty. This is Lemon Lime Twist is the color of the green on the paper, so that's really cool. And then I put some rhinestones down. So let me use this tool again. So I have some leftover butterflies. I'll use them for another project. I used a big rhinestone for the head part, and then I used 2 of the medium. And then I used a small one. They're pretty close in size, so it's not that obvious, but and then I put 3 small ones just underneath the words, and I like to do the middle one first and then move out. And one more, and then we'll just stick the inside in, and we're done. So it's pretty easy once you have everything cut out. And it was fun cutting these out, to be honest. Let me just move this guy over a little bit. He's bothering me. Sometimes they don't want to move for you. Let's see. There we go. Okay. And you could put some more rhinestones on if you wanted. But let's just put this down on the inside. And then I'll save all these butterflies for another day. So anyway, I hope you come back in January. If you need a catalog, let me know and I can get one off to you. If you wanted to order this stuff now, you could join and become a demonstrator. Get it now, start saving 20% on your future orders. There's not a lot of requirements, so if you want to do that, let me know. I would love to talk to you about it and help you out. But aren't these gorgeous? I just love this. I think I'm going to be making a lot of butterfly cards, so look forward to that. Thank you so much, and you guys have a good day. Take care. Bye.